So if you remember, Alyssa Mercante sent this pathetic defamation lawsuit threat to Smash JT yesterday. Yeah, this is a cease and desist that she sent out, and she even bragged about earlier today. Earlier today, in fact, her first tweet today was, "Morning, anything happened while I was asleep." And you can see she plays the victim. She plays the person that's being targeted and harassed. However, she continues to antagonize people like this. She continues to start shit. She continues to be an insufferable piece of shit. And she cries when anybody critiques her. Keep in mind, the too long didn't read of this whole letter is that she's upset that Smash JT said that she was a sex worker who sucked dick. That's basically what it comes down to. And she's also blaming him for inciting his audience and blaming him for kiwi farms? What in the blue hell is that? Now, this letter was totally baseless. Lots of crying in it. It literally seemed like somebody that's just her friend whining and pointing out stuff that he said that was so mean and full of empty threats. But I can tell you right now, there's a lot of speculation that this guy is not even a real lawyer, which is what we're going to talk about today. To be completely honest, I have some stuff that I'm going to show you guys. I had a banger tweet that took off. But the ending of this whole letter that he sent sticks out so bad. Says, "You are a family man yourself. Imagine your family in this situation. What would you want to happen? With a little empathy, you could settle this fracas and we could all move on with our lives. It's time you made the smart choice for once. Do the right thing." That sentence stuck out to me. And after watching Smash's rebuttal to this and seeing other people's tweets about it, that's probably the most unprofessional, unpracticed lawyer thing I've seen in my life. To put somebody's family into the cease and desist in order to try to intimidate them, to get them to back off. Keep in mind, they want him to apologize, but the way that they want. They want exact language written by them and a retraction. This is the most thin-skinned Barbra Streisand effect I've ever seen out of a public figure. Alyssa Mercante, if you wanted this to be gone, you only made it worse, especially when you're writing crap like this. Now, you see, she's doubling down about not being a sex worker. You can see back in June, she literally, imagine being an adult, like in your late 20s, 30s, maybe close to 40. I don't know how old she is, saying, "Just to be clear, I was never and have never been paid for sex. I do not have a problem with that kind of sex work. I love all sex workers, but I've never been paid for sex." And she quote tweeted this yesterday saying, "Just leaving this here." So she has to verify once again that she has never been paid for sex. Like, that's all this whole defamation lawsuit is coming down to, is people saying that she used to suck dick for money. Again, how thin-skinned can you be where an 8th grade insult would be something that you would want to try to send a cease and desist over? Which is all baseless, by the way, because there was other allegations in her lawsuit that would be easily thrown out. Smash is not responsible for kiwi farms. Okay? Now, she did talk about today that she did send a cease and desist, and she said it's attached with only personal information redacted. She's claiming that he posted an edited version of the document without disclosing that it was amended. I looked at both. I don't see a difference. But she is getting cooked a little bit in the comments. Yeah, there's still some of her simps and idiots praising her, but there's a whole bunch of people that are actually clapping back at her in here, making fun of it. Like, example right here, "Looking forward to watching you get destroyed during the discovery phase. Fuck around and find out." Nothing's going to happen to Jeff, and you're just going to waste tons of money and time. "He was mean to me, Your Honor. Silence him. I can't handle it when my views are challenged. No one has ever held me accountable for my actions before. I can't handle this." So, yeah, she has her supporters, but overall, if she was hoping that this would shut people up and that nobody would make videos about her anymore, she barked up the wrong tree. Because now it's probably going to quadruple down. And again, I don't want to encourage people to target harass. I don't want people to dox. I don't want people to post private info. But us making videos talking about you and being critical, that's fair game. And I'm not responsible for my audience. Smash isn't responsible for his. Nobody is. But you just opened the gates even more. It's like you're almost you're probably retarded, Alyssa Mercante. I think that's what it is. So, anyways, Smash's lawyer, he got a lawyer by Ron Coleman, who has a reputation of being a very good lawyer, put a statement out. And essentially, he put a fatality on Alyssa Mercante's legal counsel and probably put the fear in Alyssa Mercante. And this is getting very heated. Smash made a GoFundMe. I'm going to leave it linked down below in the pinned comment. I believe he hit his goal, so I don't know if he has to get more funding or whatever. But, if this is going to be a drawn-out legal process, it's going to get ugly. and I wouldn't doubt that she's going to try to send letters to other people. I'm fully expecting one probably here in the next day or so. I believe Hypnotic, Grums, whoever, even Melanie Mack might be. But you can see he tore him up. Let's look at it. He says, we represent Jeff Tarzia in response to your correspondence on September 8th. We will not reboot your assertions point by point. None of its statements you attribute to Mr. Tarzia in Section 1 of your letter is defamatory under New York or California law. So basically they're saying that they're either true or protected opinion, right? That everything that he wrote was not defamation, and that they're speculating what Jeff Tarzia knew and what he was motivated, what motivating comments he may have had made, and the financial operation of his social media are incorrect and baseless. So they basically said, dude, all your bullshit is speculation and veiled threats. And they're saying that she wouldn't prevail. They're literally saying your assertion that Miss Mercante would prevail if this matter were taken to court is not only unfounded, but is transparently empty threat. In fact, as you are doubtless aware, if these claims were litigated in either New York, California, they would not only be dismissed, but as your client who would be exposed to potential liability under the anti-SLAPP laws. So basically they're saying your harassment that you're saying is full shit. It's meritless. It's a whole bunch of, fallacious reasoning. So they're basically saying that he has no responsibility for Kiwi Farms or anything, and that, not responsible for any harm your client may have suffered as a result. And your client's error and her lawyer's condescending letters should be directed to that entity, not to Mr. Tarzia. And saying if you have a problem, if you have any further career advice, personal, ethical, whatever, to send them directly to his attorney, Ron Coleman, which is fucking fantastic. Like, right out the fucking park. Brand new fan. I'm probably going to follow Ron Coleman on social media here. So, yeah. Anyways, the funny thing is all this issue of her being upset over him saying she sucked dick. And I had this banger tweet come out. This is probably the most successful tweet I had in my life. You can see 134 likes, 378 reposts, 5.6K likes. And it's a screenshot of her literally saying, I suck dick, when somebody asked her, how did you get into the gaming industry? And I wrote, she said it, not me. I mean, she said it. She could joke around and say that she sucked dick, but God forbid somebody says it, or, she could say that she's slutty, but if somebody says that she's a slut, it's a problem. And that's how all these modern woke feminists work. How dare you think you have the right to call somebody a slut? But meanwhile, they're literally calling themselves sluts. What it comes down to, she hates men, and Smash is a man. That's exactly what it comes down to. So banger fucking tweet. If you guys haven't liked that yet, I'm going to do a call to action. Please hit that like and retweet it. Now, continuing on, there was other people that were just burying her. But I found this post about her lawyer, Lane A. Stellmaker, who on Twitter, he goes as Stellmaker, but in the note, he goes Haymaker. So is he going by his wife's name somewhere? What a fucking queer. So I said, this is her legal counsel. Completely normal, not unhinged, because look at this. Going to start a GoFundMe to dox the shit out of some people and have me show up on their doorstep and kick them in the dick. Who's with me? Just kick them over and over and over again until they barf up blood on my shoes and then stamp a bloody blood print right on their big dumb faces. So this is a lawyer. This is a legal lawyer writing this shit on social media, putting it on a public forum. They've gone protected since then, by the way. But this is a lawyer that's telling somebody that they're defaming their client and that they're going to be subject to litigation. No. Lane, you're full of shit. You're a fake lawyer just like the one John Phipps and Nick Calandra tried to send over to me. You're probably just a good close friend of Alyssa Mercante that you thought you could try to scare, smash. It's not going to work. Your social media has been scoured. People have more than just this. This was one of many things. No court's going to take you serious. And another attorney's going to put this stuff up and say that you have no credibility. You are a fucking idiot. You said this in August. In August. Now, continuing on, I did put Alyssa Mercante's lawyer went protected tweets everyone. Must be because of the unhinged things he says on there. So this guy has no footing. Now, here's Smash's thread of everything on here. He linked his video. He posted the letter in full. He's talked about the article that he made. He's talking about some of the things that she said on Twitter that assist normal functional human beings to form an opinion. So literally here's her writing about how she used to write for a sex blog and that she went into a bar and somebody said Shakira was kind of fat. So she decided to sleep with him. And she wrote a post eviscerating him. This is a woman that is upset about being said that she sucks dick. This is a woman who's acting like a victim about people saying things about her being a sex worker. She's a vile human being. Look at this. Cancel this. I dare you. On God, if I ever get fired, I'm going back to bartending and sex work. Fuck this industry. Now, here's her lawyer. Says her lawyer's a complete hack that no longer works at the firm he states, and his Twitter has been suspended. He has severe Elon and Trump TDS. He had quite the reputation in the industry. Look at this. More stuff about his lawyer, or her lawyer. Look at this. I plan on lining my walls with the red hats I snatch off their cooling corpus. In response to Civil War breaking out. So he's a MAGA hater. He literally calls people pedo. So he's talking about defamation. And right here, he's calling Grums a pedo. What does this guy know about defamation? Absolutely nothing. Retweeting Kate Bush's husband, who's another piece of shit. Right? They all have fake lawyers. This is just the beginning. He's been getting torn up all fucking day. All fucking day. You see other people, Grums. It would be completely irresponsible for someone, especially a journalist or YouTuber, to claim that Alyssa Mercante sucked dick for work. Her lawyer made that clear in his cease and desist letter to Smash. This reporter should be ashamed of herself. Wait, and he actually quote tweeted me. And this is a banger too. 2.9K likes, 262 retweets, 84 comments. So, I mean, there's no case here. Mark Fox, Alyssa will be her own worst enemy in her efforts to pursue litigation. The jury. So she says she's slutty, was a sex worker, and sucked dicks, but she's suing Smash for saying the same thing. Dr. Pika, shout out, says, yes, she said it, and she wants to be taken seriously with respect. I mean, she's been getting torn the fuck up today. Now, I want to go to Smash's actual Twitter account, and I want to pull up his GoFundMe. Let's see how it did, because he posted his goal saying, thank you, it's been hit. So that's honestly good on him right there. I think he was only asking for $2,500. Yeah, so he's already hit the goal. I'm sure if it goes more than that, it's going to help him out even more. So 53 donations. Again, I'm going to leave a link down below over here. And I've already seen some of his haters shit-talking. Oh, this means he's worried about it. He should have just said nothing about it if he didn't care. Oh, he's worried about it. It bothers him. No, you have to prepare for battle. If you're going to be in a fight with somebody, you have to bring a sword. And preparing yourself with litigation, getting a retainer, especially when you're dealing with somebody as psycho as Alyssa Mercante, that's only the right thing to do. So I'm glad he hit his goal. I don't think she has any grounds. I think her lawyers are setting her up for failure. Discovery's gonna get her. She's gonna look like a fucking moron, and it's gonna be a shit show. So I contributed $20 to this. Melanie Mack, she did a fucking huge dono. Shout outs to Melanie. But yeah, he got his goal. 53 donors hit the goal. So good luck, Smash. Based on how your attorney rebutted to them, I think you're in good fucking hands. I think you're in good hands, and it seems like everybody else does too. You could see, did that go the way you thought it was going to go? This letter is the verbal equivalent of a Mortal Kombat fatality. Absolutely ethered. You know, love how your lawyer reminds Mercante's idiot about the anti-slap laws. Ron just dropped nukes. You see, go fuck yourself. Is that clear? Man, he went full send. Oof. Boom goes the dynamite. So he got full support, full everything. If you want, he made an article and a video about the whole situation. I hope she learned very quickly that she fucked around and found out. And if she even dares to send cease and desist, I don't think this is going to go good for her. Imagine if a handful of people that got cease and desist from her gathered together and countersued. I think she'd be fucked. She's vile. She asked for it. She instigates all the fucking time. She literally is at TwitchCon trying to get Melanie Mac permabanned. She's contacted wives. She's helped shut down websites. She's spread lies about people. I mean, there's a whole laundry list of stuff that she's done. But no, let's play victim, Mercante. You're an idiot. Anyways, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. Subscribe if you're brand new. I'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.